Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Ashish Kedar, working as a lecturer in Mechanical Engineering Department from Kekak Polytechnic Nasik. Today we are going to see the problem based on shear force and bending moment diagram. So here is the first problem. A simply supported beam of span 6 meter carries a UDL of 1.6 kN per meter over an entire span at a point load of 3 kN of 2 meter from right support. Draw is shear force diagram and bending moment diagram. So first task is to draw the loading diagram. So we draw this loading diagram by showing the support reaction Ra and Rb, the point load of 3 kN from right support it is 2 meter and UDL of 1.6 kN over the entire span, that is 6 meter. So the first step is to find out the support reaction, that is Ra and Rb. So to find out this support reaction we must consider the sign convention, that is upward force positive and downward force negative. So now the summation of all vertical forces is equal to 0. Then by using this sign convention we write down this equation. Total summation of all vertical forces is equal to Ra minus 1.6 into 6, that is this is the magnitude of UDL, minus 3 this point load, plus Rb is plus because it goes to the upward, is equal to 0. Therefore we get the equation Ra plus Rb is equal to 12.6 kilonewton. Now the second condition to find out Ra and Rb is take by taking the moment at point this A. So in this stage we consider the sign convention, that is clockwise force positive and anti-clockwise force negative. So the moment at point A is equal to Ra into 0 plus 1.6 into 6, that is this UDL, and it act as a median. So 6 by 2 plus 3.3 into 4, that is this point load into 4 minus Rb into 6, as Rb goes in a anti-clockwise direction. So we get Rb is equal to 6.8 kilonewton. Put this value of Rb in this equation, we get Ra is equal to 5.8. Okay, so we have both this support reaction, that is Ra is equal to 5.8 and Rb is equal to 6.8 kilonewton. Now the second step is to calculate the shear force diagram calculations. Okay, so how many points we are going to see over here? So there are 3 points, that is this point A, this point is called as a C, and this point is a B. So just take the shear force calculation, write down this point in serial manner, that is shear force at A to the left, shear force at A to the right, shear force at C to the left, shear force at C to the right, shear force at B to the left, and shear force at B to the right. Then by calculating, now as there is no load at point A on left side, so we directly write down shear force at A to the left is equal to 0. Shear force at A to the right, as we already calculate the support reaction at A is a 5.8 kilonewton, so we directly write this value. Shear force at A to the right is a 5.8. Then shear force at C to the left. So in this case, the values of this UDL up to this point C, it gets subtract from this 5.8. So 5.8 minus 1.6, that is this UDL, and up to this point means consider only this span, that is 4 meter. So it is minus zero point 0.6 kilonewton. Then shear force at C to the right. In this case, consider this point load. So then minus zero point 0.6 minus 3. So it comes minus 3.6. Now shear force at B to the left. So it is minus 3.6. Write down it as it is. Minus UDL. Magnitude of UDL is a 1.6 into, consider only this span, that is 2 meter. So answer minus 6.8 kilonewton. Now the shear force at B to the right. Now this this value minus 6.8, as it is carry forward in next step, and add this support reaction, that is 6.8, as it goes upward, so it is positive. So minus 6.8 plus 6.8 is equal to 0 kilonewton. So this 0 and last is 0. It means our calculation is totally right. Okay. Now next step is to draw the shear force diagram. So we get 2 points of each single point. Okay. It means A point having two values, C point having two values, B point having two values. Now make the projection of this loading diagram in straight line and mark the point. Okay. So first step is to draw this baseline. Then mark first point, that is on point A projection. Okay. So first point is 0, second point is 5.8. Okay. Then on point C, first point is minus 0.6 and second point is minus 3.6. So the value below this baseline is itself negative. So just mark the points 0.6 and 3.6. Then shear force at B, we having the values minus 6.8 and 0. So mark point 6.8 over here and 0 over here. Okay. So the upper region above this baseline is positive and lower region below this baseline is negative. Here what we get, the point of contra shear. It means the shear force diagram changes its sign from positive to negative. Okay. So in this case, we have to find this distance x from any of this support. Okay. So we generally find this distance x from this left support. Okay. So now consider this distance as x. Okay. So this x. So this distance is 4 minus x. And then consider only this much angle, means 0 to 5.8 and 0 to zero point 0.6. Okay. Now just elaborate this triangle. Now to locate the point of contrast shear, that is x, the shear force diagram changes its sign. So we have to locate this point x. Okay. So by using symmetricity of this triangle, we get 5.8 5.8 value of this loading diagram over here, 0.6 value over here, then distance x and 4 minus x. Okay. Then write down the equation. 5.8 divided by x is equal to 0.6 divided by 4 minus x. Then by calculating this equation, we directly get the value of x is equal to 3.625 meter. Okay. So the distance of this point of contrast shear from the support is nothing but 3.625 meter. Now next step is to find out the bending moment diagram. Okay. So these are the bending moment diagram calculation. For the bending moment diagram, we take sagging reaction or sagging bending moment as a positive and hogging force or hogging moment as a negative. Okay. And according to the rules, the bending moment at the support is always equal to 0. So which are the support point? So A and B are the support point. So the bending moment at A and bending moment at B is equal to 0. Now next, bending moment at C. So to find the bending moment at C, take the easiest way, either from right side from the C or from left side of the C. Now we in this problem we consider from the right side. So first force is 6.8 and the distance of this force from point C is a 2 meter. So bending moment is nothing but the force into distance. So force is 6.8 and distance is 2. So 6.8 into 2. As it is go in this sagging manner, so its sign is a positive. Okay. Now on this left side, on this right side of this C, we see this UDL. Okay. So the magnitude of this UDL is nothing but 1.6 into 2 only. Okay. 1.6 into 2 and it acts at the center of this region. Okay. So and the direction of this UDL is in a hogging type. Okay, it acts in downward. So this UDL goes in this manner. Okay, hogging type. So minus 1.6 into 2 means magnitude of UDL into 2 by 2 means its position is equal to 10.4 kilonewton meter. So the bending moment at C, it is a 10.4 kilonewton meter. Now bending moment at X, how to find the bending moment at X? So in this case, we consider from left side. So what forces we are seeing at the left? It is a 5.8 and is UDL. So take it in consideration. So 5.8 into 3.625, that is distance x we get in last step, minus 1.6 into 3.625, that is magnitude of this UDL, and it is acting at the middle. So 3.625 divided by 2. Okay, this is the force and this is the distance. Okay, keep in remember that this bending moment is nothing but the force into distance only. So for the in this case UDL force is equal to its magnitude into its surrounded distance. Okay, and where it is act at the center of that span. So the answer is 10.5125 kilonewton meter. Then simply draw the bending moment diagram, draw the baseline, give the support reaction 0 point, that is bending moment at support is 0 0. Then bending moment at x, it is 10.5125, and bending moment at c, it is 10.14. Then join this point by using the parabolic curve. We use this parabolic curve because the entire span having the UDL. So according to the rule, when there is a UDL, we must use what? Parabolic curve. Okay. In bending moment diagram, and in shear force diagram, we use the inclined line. Okay. So this, keep this thing in your mind. Okay. So hope you are understanding the problem and concept. Thank you very much.